if I could just steal a few minutes out of your day just to share this piece of advice, I would really appreciate it, because I think this is something that everyone needs to hear. So this video is mainly for those who are confused about life and still don't really understand what their purpose is. Starting off with Genesis chapter 1 verse 1 and 2. In the beginning God created the heavens and the earth. The earth was without form and void, and darkness was over the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God was hovering over the face of the waters. God began by creating. Our lives also began with our creation. From the day we were born, the day we were conceived, we were each appointed with our own special purpose. But as we grow older and are faced with the challenges of life, we tend to lose ourselves, especially if the right action isn't being taken. We ask ourselves constantly, what's our purpose in life? What are we truly meant to do? You might be working an ordinary job, although there's no such thing as an ordinary job, in a place where you don't feel valued or respected, and you feel as if you are meant for something more, but you just can't figure out what. I have read multiple books on being successful, watched millions of documentaries on billionaires and how they started, and thousands of YouTube videos about manifestation and how to be successful. Yet I couldn't quite figure out how I could apply those advice into my own life. I thought that if I wasn't born rich, pretty, skinny, or white, that I could never be like those people. Like the people I read about, the people I watch, the people I follow, and even dream about. But the truth is, success starts with yourself. Every single successful person has one thing in common, which is the ability to believe in oneself. And by believing, I don't mean that false belief that we tend to have that goes away in a day. What I mean is being able to have this mentality and this attitude that just screams, all that I want, I already have. You see, each person has their own way of bringing out this alter ego. For me, it comes out when I consume some life-changing body of work, which could be paintings, the Bible, literature, novels, just basically anything that can transmit some sort of emotion to me and fill me with ideas to create. Going back to the verse I read in the beginning, success begins with ourselves. We're creating. The creation of our thoughts, ideas, visions, all these are a gift from God to you. We are all gifted with the ability to create. And that is a skill we all have. That skill then further expands into other more personalized skills, such as the ability to draw, to sing, to design, to perform, to build, to market, to write a novel, to speak wisdom unto others. These are all gifts. These are all skills that we must use in our life, because life without creation just isn't life. And that's why we're all sad, depressed, and just not satisfied with life, because we're not creating. Now, creation doesn't have to start big. You can start small, baby steps. It doesn't have to be some one-of-a-kind, life-changing creation. And that's what I feel as well. I want to start at 10. But the thing is, to reach to 10, you have to start at 1, then 2. Some even have to start at 0, which is when that feeling of, oh, life isn't fair, comes into play, because we see others who are blessed with money, who are born with money, who are blessed to live in a place where there are millions of opportunities. And so instead of starting at 0, 1, they started at 5. But you, if you put your mind and soul into creating your life, you can start from 0 and then skip a few steps and go all the way to 6 and then 9, and then you make it to 10, and it's like, wow, so much time has passed, but you didn't feel a single thing.